I'm assuming that it has started. Yeah, I probably want to start making intros for these. I did want to do a meditation for the day because I haven't done it. And I'm going to start doing it more often. Isabel Jack, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hey, how's it going? That's my cat, sorry. This will be a shorter meditation today because I have to get out to work. Oh, okay. Come on, Sadie. I know. She wants pets. Uh, in my. Nope. Okay. Yeah, learning to be patient with animals is a good skill. If you don't have animals, they can be a good test for practicing patience. Um, yeah, I have a lot of stuff in the works. I'm just trying to figure it out in terms of um, overlays and stuff. Um, okay. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a shorter one today, so I am just gonna kind of do this and then jet to my work. But I'll be on later, doing some gaming or something like that potentially. Okay. Okay. Cat. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do it with her in the frame, so I apologize, but okay. Um so yeah, some things I like to go through with my meditation. The breath is kind of like the one that everybody talks about. Though one of the things you learn in meditation is that there's nothing special about the breath. So the things that you can focus on are your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. You can also focus on your motions and behaviors. So these would be like anything that you're doing. If you are kind of like twitching, either voluntary, these would be voluntary or involuntary movements. So behaviors are voluntary movements, and motions are just what I'm calling involuntary movements. So those are things that you can notice. Or you can notice something external. So you can notice sights, sounds. The idea people have about meditating with your eyes closed is not. You can if you want to. It helps reduce stimuli so that you have less things that you have to process. But you can meditate with your eyes open. That's fine. You can meditate lying down or sitting down. Um, so anything that you hear, anything that you smell or taste, and there are other senses, even balance, proprioception, I think is what it's called. But so these are all the things that you can notice in your conscious awareness, and the only requirement, the true requirement for meditation, is that you give whatever you notice as much of your attention as you can. That's the only requirement. Sometimes you can come up with a mantra. I have mantras that I have. Um, be as conscious as you can. Um, kind of give up everything else. Just focus on this. Live life one breath at a time. Anything, any phrases that you can kind of say in your head that keep you grounded. There's grounding techniques too, kind of based off of what I just mentioned. So this is really going to be the practice. So just whatever comes up into your conscious awareness, try to give that thing your full attention, and then try to come up with strategies and mechanisms that remind you to keep doing that in a non-judgmental way. Whether that's like a phrase, or sometimes you can build a totem, like I have a totem on my wrist, and this reminds me to continue to pay attention. So you can do all of these things, and then we will I'll give some time here just to kind of do this on your own. I'm going to change my title for Kick. Sorry, give me one moment. And then I guess this would be just chatting, right? Just chat. Okay. Save that. All right. So just a few minutes and I'll come back and maybe talk a few things. I try to stream daily. That is going to be the plan. I do have a job, and I volunteer for some stuff, but I want to start doing these meditations daily, and I want to start doing conversations. That's why I started this, was to have discussions about controversial topics, but in a polite way, and then some gaming. So that is the plan, Isabel, Jack, to start doing this daily, or Isabel is probably what I should call it. Okay. So just let's allow some space here for some meditation again. The premise is just anything that comes up in your consciousness, just give that thing as much of your attention as possible. Yeah. And everything is permitted within this practice. So if you're trying to focus on your breath, but a thought comes up, that's completely okay. That's completely within the bounds of meditation. Just give the thought that has popped up as much of your attention as you possibly can, and there is no failure there until something else comes into your consciousness. Then give that thing your full attention. So let's just give a couple minutes here to do this, and then I'll talk more, I think, about mantras after that. So uncomfortable silence of me just sitting here for 2 minutes. I know, unusual for streaming, but it can be a good practice to learn to be bored and to learn to allow space for awkwardness. Are good skills to have. Okay. By the way, Isabel, yeah, if you want to send me some of your stuff, that's fine. I don't think any of my links work though. So you'll have to go to my link tree, and you should be able to contact me some way. So you'll have to send it. If there's an email somewhere on here, yes, you can send it to me, but finding it might be a little bit of an issue until I get other things set up. It's going to be hard for me to find time to do that. I mean, I'm open to the idea of doing it on Discord. But yeah, go to my link tree. It's just linktr.ee/anhonestape. So it's just my name. And then you can find my Discord. So contact me there. So we'll just spend a couple minutes meditating. You can sit with your back upright if you want. That's up to you. It is better for your back. eyes closed or open. Either one is fine. So I think a couple minutes to start off is pretty good. I'm going to start trying to do these in longer durations. Um, maybe increase as time goes on, maybe just spend a whole day. As weird as that would be. Maybe I'll come up with some creative stuff to put on the screen while this is going on. I actually should do that anyway. Um, but yeah, so the idea is to really kind of carry this with you throughout the day. So any piece that you're getting right now, one thing that I like to do is kind of like as I'm falling asleep, pay close attention to the restful state that I'm in as I'm falling asleep or right after I wake up. And that can be an interesting experience, and to try to foster that sense of rest throughout the day. And then mantras help a lot too. I think this is, if you get to a certain place in your meditation, you can start to understand what some people, I guess, call God. If you're religious, then maybe you already do. But I guess for those that aren't religious, it can help you start to see some of that, or I guess the peace that people talk about with God. I'm not saying that it is God, though it does help me to kind of view this as God trying to show me something, even though I don't have any definitions for that God or parameters. I'm not religious, so um, yeah. And then also to just say phrases that help me stay in a meditative mindset, like, just try to get as much peace out of life as you can in each moment. Or actually, I forget what my current phrase is. What is it? A little morbid. I'm going to talk about something called Maranasati in the future, which deals with the meditation on death, which can seem morbid, but it actually can help. Um, yeah, stay in a meditative mindset until you die, until you stop existing. And then this might be a way to optimize one of the ways to optimize your well-being. So just some thoughts on it. I'll talk more about these things in the future. Some of these are kind of still in development. Talk about the universe and the existence of it and some of these things. But I actually think that's it for the day. I'm going to keep it simple today. And then I will hopefully be back tomorrow and do it. It'll probably be earlier though. And then Isabel, I'm told that the links don't work in the chat, so I can't do that unfortunately. If you come back a different time or again, it's just Linktree, a linktr.ee slash and Honest Ape. I'll have it up on my screens eventually. I just don't have them right now. So there, or I'm also in the Street Epistemology Discord a lot. If you go and you join that, I'll be in there quite a bit. So there are ways of contacting me. For whatever reason, my links are not working on Kick, so that's something that I have to figure out. But I'll figure it out soon. You'll be able to contact me one way or another. Yeah, I mean, I don't personally need any artwork, but because I do have artists already, but I know I'm in contact with other streamers. Maybe they'll need some. But yeah, all right. I think that's it for the day. So I will see you all hopefully later today.